All right, I'm here at Whidbey Island Dive Center, and Pete, you're going to tell me a little bit about Keystone and the local dive sites we have there on the island?
Sure. At Whidbey Island, we have Keystone Underwater Park, which is part of Fort Casey State Park, and it's located right next to the Coopville Ferry. If you see this little chart here,
Ferry would be down over here.
Right here. And actually it's Highway 20. Believe it or not, people don't realize it, but Highway 20 comes right along on the outside out here. Between the jetty and the old Fort Casey Pier is an area that goes out 1/8 of a mile out from the beach, and it's a marine refuge area. It's a no-take, so it makes it a unique area in that you have a lot of good sea animals out there, like the lingcod and things like that. And over the years, we've put in a line that goes from
all the way
from the jetty to a corner on the pier. There's some old mooring bits that fell off the pier that the line is terminated on, and you go along there, and it's nice because each block that holds each center block is its own little ecosystem.
Okay, and plus, if the tides are right, you could practically float over there.
Sure.
Or back, depending on which way the tides are going.
A lot of times people will walk past the pier here, and if it's ebbing and the current's going this way, they'll just swim out and they'll just drift down here and follow along the line there. Cool. What's kind of nice about that, if the current's real heavy, you want to stop, you just reach down, hold on the line, and look at something. It also gives a boundary of where you're at, so you don't get lost out there and end up. Because one of the problems is somebody can get out here and get caught in the current and end up over here,
where the
ferry's at.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that. And actually, it's a good idea to call the shop to find out how the currents are going, or stop in before you go, because that way you don't need your passport.
Right, and we generally will give we'll give a little current class, and if somebody's new to the area, we'll set them down there and show them a drawing like this and say, look, this is what to expect. You know, if you get caught in the current, this is what to do. If someone's talking to me, I brief them a little bit about the compass courses to go so they can make their way back.
And the dive shop's not far from the Keystone area.
17 miles.
See, that's it. Yeah, okay, you timed it.
And we're right behind. Oh yeah, I drive down there a lot. In fact,
right by the Taco Bell.
I spend more time at Keystone than I do my own backyard.
There you go.
That's without exaggeration. So,
okay, so you know every octopus by name?
Pretty much. When I go down there, all the lingcod yell pee, like the old cheers. But yeah, I love the place. It's a great place. Me and my assistants try to keep it clean. We did find an old anchor out over here.
Right, I remember that.
The mystery anchor.
Okay.
It's about 750 to 1,000-pound Admiralty style anchor.
Yeah, so everybody shouldn't be moving it around.
You're not going to move it, but it's to find it. There's a float on the line, and all you do is you go downhill on a course of 150, and it sets it right about 50 feet.
Oh, perfect. I
use that as a final little compass drill for my students on their 4th open water dive.
I just like to hang on the wall and look at all the animals.
Right now,
take a dive light too, right?
Right now I know of 2 octopus dens down there, and the lingcod are all over there. Just now they're finishing up their egg season, so they're not quite as aggressive as they were for a while there.
Perfect.
But another thing too is we've been seeing a lot more wolf eels in the area. So the blocks along the line.
They kind of come and go depending on the season.
Nobody really knows, but right now we're seeing a lot of juvenile wolf eels in the blocks along the line.
Cute, the little brown guys.
And we're seeing them up under the pier also.
Okay, so when they go, stop by the dive shop and be sure to take your lights, because you never know what you're going to find in the cracks and crevices there.
Oh yeah, especially in daylight. Pier also.
Okay, well I thank you very much for your time.
And we're looking forward to having people come visit us.